And we're locking in. That rain is probably picking up. The mic's probably picking up that rain, but it's okay. You know, it might make for a cozy stream. Who knows? Yeah. Yeah. We might play some draft if we're feeling a little frisky. If the energy runs high through the first couple of games, I do want to get I do want to up the ranks a little bit. We've been sitting stagnant for a season now, which is not great. But we have been using this new deck that's been getting us going, which is nice. Which is very, very nice. Very, very nice. Oh yeah, that storm is picking up. If I die on stream, it'll be okay. It'll be a nice way to go out. So we have some diamond. Let's see where we dropped in now on the rankings. I mean, they reset. There's not a way to check last season's stats, are there? Win rate was a lot lower this season. But where did that put me at? That's my question. I want to know where I was at. It'd be nice to know. It's okay. Where are we at right now? We're in gold, aren't we? Let me see. Let me see, shall we? Oh no, we're still diamond. Actually, it says that we are diamond still. Let's play one game and see what happens and see where we're at. We'll go and check again. We might have to play one to get in the system. Last I checked, we were 300 something. We might be a little bit higher. This guy is actually... This is a decent hand. It's a hand we can work with. We have a stock up, which makes it applicable to be able to go grab our win conditions, and we have all of our spells to make those win conditions cost a little bit less. So this is a pretty good hand. A spell snare is always really nice. Getting that early leverage on the first couple rounds. We also have a seer, so that way any threats that pop out we can get rid of. It's very, very nice. Going up against Hot Daniel. Now I'm pretty sure I just saw his name on the rankings. I do want to take the Burst Lightning, but we already have a seer. I'd rather take another blue land and be able to play one of our other spells. Now he's probably going to go... He doesn't play anything, which is good. We might be able to get a spell snare off. If not, that's fine. We'll take a red one this time. We'll pass. Let me see. See if I can't find that guy's name. Collector's Vault. Should have spell snared that. It's okay. It was not focused, but it's okay. So we're gonna hit one of these. And ill-timed is... I completely missed missed the grab on the ill-timed. This game is going great. This game is going absolutely Absolutely fantastic. Oh, we are 125 right now. 125. Not horrible. The start of the season, we have to definitely get some wins in early. I do want to get some new decks used. I've only been using a couple decks throughout my entire career. I am also trying to get into best of 3, because I would like to go to qualifiers and compete, but a lot of those events are obviously best of 3. It won't be a difficult thing for me to learn how to how to do sideboarding and things of that nature. I feel like I'll pick it up pretty quickly. I'm gonna grab these two, and we'll play our Storm Chasers. See what he does here. That's not really worth it. The whole reason I put a Storm Chaser in this deck was kind of as a decoy. He gets an Arden in. And a Bahamut. We can get rid of that. It's not a fun card to see off rip. We can Seer, Burst Lightning it. Oh no, actually I think we Seer the Arden. He might have a spell. He does not, which is good for us. We can bounce off the token. It won't return to his hand, so that'll be good. And we can drop our Elemental in, and we still have a Spell Snare. And then when it comes back to our turn, we can stock up and look for our Sunderflocks and our Eddy Mercs, which we actually have a 9% to draw on Eddy Mercs, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get one. Emptying his hand here. He does have a lot of draw cards. I do want to get some damage on the board pretty quickly, so I might drop this one in as well. Let's hit our stock up first before anything. I do want another stock up for draw because we do not have any, and we can take an Eddy Merc. Drop our other elemental in, and we'll go all the way in. Start attacking. No, I don't know what deck he is using. I do still want to see where he's ranked, if I can even find him. Sire of 7 Deaths. That is not fun at all. Ward is to pay 7 life. That's everything. Is there a way we can get that off the board? We're gonna have to save all of our blockers, which is not good with his deck. It's gonna give him time to play all of his other things. He'll probably end up getting another Arden in. Once he gets anything else in, I'm pretty much screwed. The horrible stock up. I have 2 Eddy Mercs we can play. We have an Opt, Spell Snare, and a Burst Lightning. I think we have to... stay. He's gonna sit here. Oh, this is not good. We're gonna have to sit here and try to figure out how to get that gone. He's definitely gonna have some sort of removal, like another Bitter Triumph. Kills one of our Earth Elementals. Is not good at all, because he lands 1 strike. That'll give him enough time to get whatever other card, like an Arden in, or Vavigoth, or whatever that one's called. And that's not very cool either. We can't play anything for that. So that'll kill our things. He's gonna want to attack. We can pay 7 life and stop him from gaining 7 life if we choose to pay the ward cost instead of letting him attack. So we're gonna do that. We'll just pay 7 life like this. Stop us from losing 7 life. We can play our draw card. A Sunderflock is good. It's not an elemental, it's an Eldrazi, okay. We get another Eddie Merca's good. We cannot lose any more health. He might have a card that makes us take damage directly, which would not be advised at all. But we can send that back to his hand. We could Eddie Merc it one more time if he chooses to play it again next turn, which if he does, we want to play 1 right now. So then we can at least hit for 15 on the turn after. So when it comes back to my turn again, I can swing for 15 and Eddie Merc it, and we can take that. Plays an Ugin. I don't think that's gonna save him very much.
Yield success.
We might even just be able to swing for both of these and lightning him.
And they shall reap my wrath.
Which I think we're gonna do that actually.
My plan bears fruit.
Right? Yeah, and we just lightning him. Very nice. Very, very nice. That was a good game. We're gonna climb the rankings fast here. It's the start of the new season. We can open up some packs, cause why not? Got some packs, got some gold coming in. That's very nice. Very, very nice. All of the good cards. I think we might have more in here. Oh, that's pretty cool. Hell yeah. Some new card arts. Can never complain with that. White or black spells. Do we switch to mono white? I think we do. Going up against Dynasty. Horrible hand. This is a good hand. We're gonna throw one of our planes back, because we won't need it. We'll be able to grab another one with the Starfield. Or hopefully we draw another land, so then we can go and grab a hinterland. Be preferred. A little hesitant on his play here. The way he's looking at my card, I feel like he's got an enchantment he'd like to play. Or an artifact. It's green, so he might actually have one. If he's running We don't want to see him running like the Badger Mole or a Bolroid. That type of deck normally does trample us, so we're going to want to get some damage in pretty quick. He plays a Chocobo, so it makes me think not. Okay, he's almost emptied his hand. He only has 2 cards left. Obviously has the mana advantage, but we do not mind. He chooses to attack, which is kind of strange. I'm gonna want to search for a card. We're gonna hope to draw into one of our life gain engines, or like a Hylia. If we could get our Hylia, that'd be very, very perfect right about now. We'll swing for both. We have an enter the avatar state. He's gonna choose to block. Probably Curious Farm with his Chocobo. It's fine. He does not, which is even better. Throw this down, gain the life, so that way we can get a little bit closer to the 27 that we're looking for. We'll take a little bit of damage here, of course. But we won't be too worried about it. Now we do only have 1 card in hand, which is not the best. Right. Forgot that card had came out. We do draw our Hylia, which shakes things up a bit. Nothing that gives trample, so I can't always just block him. I think we swing for this, so we can get our draw card at least from the Hylia. We'll get closer to 27. We actually hit 27, which is good. And we get an Essence Channeler, which is even better. So we'll have a pretty decent next turn. And here comes the Badger Mole. Does he have a land, though? He has an escape tunnel, too, which is even worse. Six, 4. We'll see if he puts it on the harmonizer. Yeah. Okay, so we're not going to be able to get... No, not that. We're not going to be able to get 27 on the next turn. But we will be able to get an Essence Channeler down with the Hylia Warp, which builds up something, I guess. And just hope he doesn't get a land again, because if he doesn't get a land again, we might be okay. As long as he doesn't get another land. And then if we could get 1 land next turn, we might be able to empty both of these, or we are looking for something like a Scout for Survivors, maybe. We could block with the Essence Channeler, bring him back. Maybe looking for... Take up the shield might not even be horrible. Wait. Okay, yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah, there's not much we're going to be able to do here. We do draw another land. I don't know how much that's going to help us out, but... Getting lots of land. That thunder is booming outside. If he draws another land, yep. Yep. Not much we're gonna be able to do with that. Thought we'd try to play one with the white, the mono white for the challenge, but yeah. I mean, I feel like when I play this deck, I need to just go with whatever the meta is. Like right now it's the UW, the white flyers. That one also has the Starfield in it. Because I feel like it just doesn't matter. Whatever the meta of the color will be of that season is like, it's going to be able to beat whatever, our meta is. Or whatever deck that we're using. Which in this case is a basic, just like life gain angel combo. It's a little bit different than others, but I do also really want to get this Morboid deck up and running. If I could somehow figure out how to get this Morboid deck working, that would be kind of that'd be pretty fun. But then it's just like you might as well run mono black graveyard yada yada. You might as well just run mono black graveyard. Powered cube traditional. There's also a Bloom Burrow. That could be fun. That could be fun. Bird folk, rat folk, lizard rolk, lizard rolk. Also Teenage Mutant. I think we're gonna play that Bloom Burrow once we can get our coins up, of course. We need more money. Mazes. So it's not a horrible starting end. We go first, which is good. It's great even. I probably should have played that land instead. We'll attack. We have the spell snare for his card this turn. This guy might be playing that the flying white. Plays nothing. Could have played the opt there. But we're not gonna rush anything. We did just draw a stock up, which helps us drag this game out. Helps us win off longevity. Yeah, he has one as well. Don't want to do a land this turn. Probably should have taken it, but whatever. We could also just stock up and grab one, and probably look for an Eddie Merc, or I don't know, something else. We draw 3 elementals. Gonna look for a blue land here. A blue land and an Eddie Merc, that's perfect. Keep swinging. We'll just keep swinging away. Momo. See what else he drops. You may search earlier for a basic land with the shuffle. I kind of like don't really want to use the spell snare on that because I know he probably has a better 2-drop. And it's just getting him a land. It's not really doing anything for him really. So I think I might save my spell snare. Does he have anything else? He does not. Draw our Sunder Flock, which is very nice. We could also do something like this. Bring him in, swing with both. We'll take another Sunder Flock. We have all of our win conditions. We do really want another draw card. Otherwise, it'll be a little bit close. We could also get one with the Storm Chasers if need be. And he does not do anything, which is okay with me. We're just chipping him down. Yep, and see that's why we were waiting with the spell snare. Does he have a counter spell as well? He does not. We're not gonna do this just yet. It wouldn't be a horrible idea to drop in Earth Elemental. We might also just wait on his turn and play the Eddy Merc, and then we can Sunder Flock anything else that he plays. We're gonna attack. This makes me want to use a bounce off. We'll use it on him. Make him have to play that two cost again. Hopefully get rid of a Momo here. And then we can still play the Eddy Merc on his turn. Fine. He plays nothing. Interesting. We do have another draw card. I think we're going to use it. Our Earth Elemental would be 1 cost then. We'd get another land, which is very nice. We're going to drop him in. See if he has anything even. Doesn't look like it. And then I think we will... Actually, we're going to drop another one. And we will hold our Eddy Merc for his turn. Actually, not going to attack, and we're going to save that one. Sure. Yeah. So he played three for 1. So, like, yeah, it helps him, but that's not what the threat is. Might be too late even, so we're not going to be able to Eddy Merc that. He still has 3 untapped mana. Makes me think he has another Iceberg. We're going to play the Eddy Merc anyways and get it off our hand, use up our 2 mana that we were going to use or that was gonna be unspent. Sleight of hand is very, very nice. And ill-timed is cool. We don't really need it. I'll actually just take the land instead. We'll bring a stock up back. And then we'll play our other elemental. And then next turn we should be able to kill him. Unless he plays like... Unless he plays a board wipe or something. But I don't believe there's one in that deck. He actually gives us our Earth Elemental back. He's probably looking for some sheltered by ghosts or whatever. He actually does have a board wipe. Wow. Okay. So... We're gonna hit a stock up. We'll take another sleight of hand and another Eddie Merc. We are just gonna actually swing with this one. Grab our burst lightning, very, very nice. Now, I'm really not too worried because we do still have 2 Sunderflocks and an Eddie Merc, so we could always just play reverse board wipe on his on him. He's not playing much, which is very weird. I'm just going to hit the level 3 on this. And then we're gonna obviously want to get a lot of our spells back. Might be able to print a couple prowess otters, but we really might not even need them. We'll see if he can play any removal here again. Nothing. Gonna hit the rest of the spire. Get a little bit of scry. And then we're gonna have to play an Eddie Merc on his turn and then a Sunderflock on ours, and that should be enough to seal the game. Unless he has another Aang's Iceberg and he happens to save it, but... Sure. Does he block the spire? He indestructibles the Momo. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I didn't even play the card. Too impatient. But it is fine. He has 2 cards left in hand. I don't know what he could possibly have that would keep him going. Unless he has another consult the star charts. One of them's a land. left. Mills cards equal to life total. Okay. So we do not like that at all. Drop our Eddie Merkin. Gonna have to do some damage to him so that way we don't get that happening again. I say we do just go balls deep here. Play the Sunderflock. Let him make a token. Let him do whatever. He scries. We're gonna swing. I was thinking about burst lightning him, but maybe not. Each opponent mills X, where X is the amount of life gained. We are going to get rid of that. See what his last card is here. Hopefully it's not a Fumigate. Yep, and that is game. Very, very close. 11 cards away. Almost had me, but not quite. Nice win, nice win. Oh, am I still in the multicolor? I'm not in the multicolor draft, am I? Hold on, how do I get back there? Ugh. How about we play some Morboid? How about we play some Morboid? We show off some Morboid action. Not a fan of that. And that is crazy that we went from all black to all green. We don't need 2 Llanowars. It's also playing black-green. He's got a Frog Butler. We drew kind of a horrible hand, to be honest. Or we're drawing cards off the top pretty bad, like we're not drawing. We want to mill these cards. I should have played the Patchwork first and it actually would have helped out. Sure. No black mana. And a Mossborn Hydra, which is not good. Still no black land. Not good. Not good. And he's got a Secret Tunnel. And he's got a Ouroboid. We are just gonna not deal with that. See, this is what I get for trying to play this deck. It's okay though. Hey, it's a thought that matters, alright? We are doing very good with the blue-red temper. The temper deck. Hello? What is happening? Make your pick, brother. This is a good hand. This is a decent hand. If we can get something good off the sleight of hand, then it will be a beautiful hand even. It might even be almost a perfect hand. But we don't want to speak too soon. Becomes a human fairy to take games whenever it deals combat with exile top card. You may play that card this turn. Okay. Okay. We get our seer. That's what we're looking for. Now it's pretty much a perfect hand, because we can take whatever damage, and then we'll bring back. We'll come back with the leverage after he plays most of his cards. It's probably how this will play out, depending on what he plays exactly. I don't know exactly what deck this is. I've not seen this card before. Cactar. I think we want to get rid of that, no? There's a lot of cards we could draw here that'll be handy. Storm Chasers wouldn't be bad. Burst Lightning or another okay. So we're probably gonna want to hit an ill-timed as soon as possible. We'll take whatever damage from the next turn, but we're gonna hit that ill-timed. We don't need another land. We're going to draw cards with the ill-timed, so we're going to take our big cards here. Okay. Alright, and like we said a couple turns ago, we have most of our cards. We're about to ill-timed, and he will have nothing. He'll be able to bring something out with probably the Esper, but that'll be about it. We draw Burst Lightning, which is very, very nice. We get another stock up, which is very, very nice. Almost a perfect draw there. He has 3 cards left, including the Esper, or not including the Esper. Right. We could Burst Lightning that next turn. I don't know if he'll have a card with haste or not, but what's the play here? I fear that I play this to kill the Esper, and he comes in with something, but we can play... No, we won't be able to because we won't have enough lands. Could just drop an Eddy Merc on his turn. Well, probably want to kill... We don't want to kill him. Make the Eddy Merc cost less. And then we can play an Eddy Merc on his turn. We can also drop an Elemental here. Play an Eddy Merc on his turn, then maybe use like a stock up and search for a Sunder Flock. And then if we can find that Sunder Flock, we are good. Let's hope he doesn't play. Only plays an Ouroboros, which is nice. See if he plays anything else. Okay, so we're gonna stop that from happening. We're not going to take that damage. Let him get that off. We're not worried about it. We're just not worried about it. Okay, we do have a stock up, a bounce off, and another Eddy Merc. We could hit this, get us a blue land, and a Sunder Flock. It couldn't be any better. Oh wait, no, we already played a blue land. Never mind. Say we just drop a Sunder Flock, yeah. We'll get him down to 9. This is an elemental? It is an elemental. Ah. Doesn't have anything out, so. Let's see what he plays here. Very, very good. Very, very good. We'll keep her going. We'll keep her going. It's getting late, but not worried. El Barba. Kind of a strange hand. I don't like it. This is much better. Authority of the Consuls. Play one of these. We'll wait for him to maybe play a 1-drop next turn and try to Burst Lightning it. Or maybe even save the Burst Lightning for our turn. He plays another Authority. There's the 1-drop. Might as well get rid of it on our turn so we can get extra damage with the Otter. That was enough to make him say hell no. He wasn't dealing with that. Not at all. Just gonna keep going, we're not losing. Just keep on climbing. This is a great starting hand. If we could get a, if we could get Fireball or something out of this, we don't. Take another stock up, because why not? Okay, I was afraid of a badger mole. That's not bad. Do we take too ill-timed and just be severely annoying? I think we do. Oh no. Evolving Winds. He's gonna use the landfalls on his dragon sniper. It's a little weird. We do get a burst lightning. I do think we just hit an ill-timed here. Okay. See what he drops. Yep. It's fine, we're gonna hit that again. Actually, we're gonna go this route. Eddie Merc now costs 2. He has another Ouroboros. He's gonna be severe. He might quit after I hit this, Oh, that's no fun. I think we Eddie Merc his turn. Tap it and whatever else he plays, and then Sunder Flock it the turn after. That does give him time. He still does have 3 cards to be able to like kind of play something. Once he goes to replay the Ouroboros. Hopefully we'll have drawn something like more Eddie Mercs with the stock up or another Sunder Flock. If we can't draw another thing with another Eddie Merc or another Sunder Flock with a stock up or the opt, then we are screwed. But if we do, then we win. So that's where we are at. A Mossborn Hydra. Mossborn is also an elemental, so that is not good to see because the Sunder Flock does not work on that. So as long as, which it's gonna get. So we're gonna look for a bounce off with this. So we want to bounce off now. A slide of the hand we can take and use that to search as well, I guess. We're just gonna drop the Eddie Merc in right now. Gets hexproof. It's okay. We'll take some damage here. It's not trample. Well, I mean, didn't make any. Didn't make a difference, anyways. Now, if he has another one of those cards, we draw a bounce off, which is very, 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 very good. Means we get to hit a Sunder Flock. Hopefully send the Ouroboros back to the hand. Which we do. then we might want to... I do want to kind of hit a stock up, but I think we hit a sleight of hand. No, I think we just hit the stock up. Because we can, we do. I think we just take the Eddie Mercs now and try to finish him off that way. Maybe I should have used the bounce off, so that way the chance of him drawing the card he needed for the hexproof, so that way he didn't like happen to draw that card just now. Snakeskin Veil. He might have just been holding on to that as well. And he gets another land. That's gonna be enough. No. Oh. I wonder if he literally just drew that card. What did I just click into? Okay, well I don't have a brawl deck, so. Okay, we're gonna end it on a win. Not a whim, but a win. Going up against Von. King Von. Now, normally I wouldn't want to take this hand, but we have a smooth mana curve on the draw cards. Straight into the win conditions. We only have one land. We have two lands, so never mind. Give me the opt instead. Okay, so we want a red land. We're looking for removal. We get it. But we do not have the red land on hand. Dropkick Bomber. Okay, so he's already starting to print here. We do not like to see that. I'm gonna take a lot more damage next turn. We'll have a red land at least, I guess. No Cranko. That would be upsetting. Another drop. That's even worse. Some very good aggro here with the cards. Are we just done? Are we just dead? I think we are. Okay. Okay. Hey, you got me. And all the colors that you've shown are surely not your best. Toya Kazumi. A little Toya Kazumi. Play the dual land first, because we're just frisky like that. I don't like how I called myself frisky. I really take that back, honestly. Play one of our sleight of hands. We'll go grab a stock up. We'll see if he plays anything next turn that we can burst lightning. does not. We'll just play another sleight of hand. Ooh, this is actually a decently hard pick, but we're gonna match him on the talent. And then we do have the burst of lightning. Interesting. Interesting. We're not gonna even want to see that at all. A spell snare is pretty good. Stock up into a blue land, a Eddie Merc. Just like that. We have the spell snare we can use. We have our draw cards. We have our control, and then we have our win condition. It's enough to finish off what we got going on. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. That's a pretty good card. Except the fact that he just gave me the board wipe. Did we just use a board wipe? I think we do. And that was a perfect draw. Get rid of one of our Eddie Mercs. Will be enough to kill it. To kill it all. And then we still have the spell snare. Still have the spell snare. The battle snare. Still have our draw cards. We actually get it to go off, which is very nice. I think if we just use our draw cards here, he might forfeit, to be honest. He has no cards in hand, and everything he's played is just gotten instantly destroyed. So we're going to play an Eddie Merc on his turn, then play the center flock on ours. We'll take the 5 damage that he sends at us. Hopefully he doesn't pull off any crazy type of combo. Which I don't think he will. Use a stock up. A bounce off and an Earth Elemental is very good. Which... yeah, we'll just pass here. We'll just pass. Yep, expected that. We'll send in our Eddie Merc. And then we could just unload next turn. Okay. Burst lightning, sure. Let it drop. Let it drop. Actually don't need our bounce off, so I think we'll discard that. Drop a center flock in. Swing for 5, and then we have some cards that we can use on his turn. So that should have pretty much sealed the game as long as he doesn't have a board wipe, which even if he does, I'm not too worried about it. Okay. So he can't decide what he wants. I don't know if this is maybe a last-ditch effort to make me forfeit or something, but it's not gonna work. I'm here. Anytime now. Anytime now. Okay, he'll go to play whatever. We'll just bounce off the scrap shooter before he can even get the ward on it. He's really trying to make me quit the game. And there he goes. And there he goes. Let's see where we're at. And then let's call it. We sit at 125. It's not showing any wins or losses just yet, but it will. First 10 players to reach Mythic each season earns a place on this leaderboard. Really? Pretty neat, pretty neat. But alright, stream. It's been a nice one. It's been a nice couple of games. We came in, we conquered, we saw, we destroyed them all. And we'll do it again in the next one.